Hi, my name is Kaya Bloom, and this is my video for Intro to Interpretation presentation. I chose my presentation, or I chose to present the information I have learned about what is required to become an interpreter, how do you become an interpreter, what qualities do you need to be an interpreter. So one thing you need to become an interpreter is an associate degree, which takes 2 years. So going to college and getting an associate degree, and then also learning ASL and being able to communicate with the deaf client, and having a good understanding of ASL history, the history of sign language, the history of deaf people and their culture, so you can make them feel safe, make them feel safe and confident. And also you need to have a good understanding of ASL and English so you can easily translate between the two. If you don't understand ASL or if you don't understand English, then you're probably not going to be able to help your client in any shape or form. Having the ability to quickly change between sign language and English is definitely an important skill that you'll need. And then also the ability to talk to people and be willing to quickly adapt to your surroundings, because you never know what's going to happen. So also being ready to interact with people, always try and have a smile on your face, try and make people feel welcomed, like I already have stated. I'm trying to think about immersing yourself in into deaf culture, hang out with friends, go to deaf events, obviously be part of RAD and different deaf communities. You can go on Facebook and try and find something for that. And then with that, once you've learned ASL and English and understand it fully, and then having the ability to translate lickety split, and then you're going to have to practice that skill on a daily basis, like watching movies with deaf actors, or hanging out with friends and family. If you have deaf friends or family, translate for them if they want to. Go out into the world and try and interact with deaf people, and try and be yourself. Try and make the world a little bit of a better place if you can. And then for also good qualities for an interpreter would be obviously optimistic, I think I'm saying that right, caring, hardworking, open-minded, the ability to adapt quickly, always willing to learn, and being very helpful and trying to help those around you. Different interpreting environments that somebody would be in. For example, birthday parties, family celebrations, doctor's visits, even going to court. Always be professional, arrive on time, and if you have the privilege and honor of knowing what's going to be said before you arrive, take it, because sometimes you won't know what's going to be happening, especially at a family reunion or a birthday party or a doctor's visit. You never know. So another characteristic of being an interpreter is being ready for anything, because the world tends to throw baseballs at you and you don't have a baseball bat and you are not quite ready for that. You're not quite ready to hit that home run quite yet. So just try and be ready for anything, because you never know what's going to happen. Hope everybody has a good spring or summer break before the next semester starts.